Hello YouTube, it is your boy B3 back with another kicking manga review. As many of you who follow these reviews might know, we have been reviewing the entire Ultraman manga series. It's a very fun, very cool reimagining of the Ultraman universe, where instead of fighting giant monsters, they fight pretty much almost exclusively aliens and robots, and instead of turning into big giant aliens, they put on like super suits, but they mostly are aliens still and have alien DNA if they're human. But yeah, so today we are reviewing Ultraman Volume 14, Viz Signature Edition. Story and art by Echi Shimizu and Tomohiro Shimaguchi. Hope I pronounced that correctly. Pretty cool. The translation is by Joe Yamazaki. English adaptation is by Stan. Touch-up art and lettering, Evan Waldinger. Design, Cam Lee. And the editor is Mike Montesa. Right? And these are the characters, of course, from Tsuburaya's Ultraman series. Now, it's pretty cool. There seems to be kind of a hand-wavy explanation in it, but I think that's supposed to lead to a big reveal. So we see some kids like exploring this haunted area, and then a tour guide comes in, and the tour guide and the people they are touring end up being aliens. That's not a big reveal. They basically just, she's like, oh, this is a fun Earth spot, blah, blah, blah. So we know they're aliens, but we don't know they're malicious yet. I assumed they were, though. And they are. They kill people. And then the idol, returns, and she thinks she has superpowers, and she's talking to Shinjiro about it. And it turns out she does, because Bimular, who we all know from a recent volume, there's going to be spoilers throughout this, by the way, we all know from a recent volume, is actually the original Ultraman in a new form somehow, which hasn't totally been explained, if I remember correctly. Yeah, fun stuff. And then Leo and Astra almost blow the Science Patrol's cover at the museum in front of the idol. We find out there's a new organization running around, trying to do alien investigation stuff, and we're not sure if they're malicious or not yet. One of them gave their name, and it was like framed all dramatically, but to be completely honest, I did not recognize the name. I'm sorry, but I I really didn't recognize their name, but they were talking to the investigator. The guy's name was Shiro Maki. Let me know in the comments who that is in the Ultraman franchise. It's got to be someone relevant. I'm probably going to Google it after this if I think about it. But I just don't remember that name. I'm bad with names. All the time. And it might just be an Ultraman thing I haven't seen. I haven't seen every Ultraman show. Just straight up. But yeah, so this tour guide is just killing people across the city. They walk into like police headquarters and just start trying to kill people. But Ultraman Taro is in there with his fancy new mech suit, and he kind of kicks all their butts and they run away. Except the tour guide, who appears to be Alien Valky, which is very interesting. I just dropped something. I'm sorry. But yeah, the tour guide is Alien Valky. Very interesting. And they fight Taro, and they end up really liking him, but she leaves. She doesn't defeat him, he doesn't really defeat her, she just kind of leaves. But it seems like he probably could have defeated her, which is very interesting. I can't wait to see more of her. Apparently she's protected by the Council, the Star Cluster Council, which is why she could just murder across Earth and get away with it, But yeah, and then our resident excuse me. Our resident Zetonian apparently talked to the Star Cluster Council and got Leo and Astra off the hook for, stuff they did in previous volumes, which I have reviewed. I've reviewed all the volumes before this one. And it seemed like a hand-wavy thing, but a lot of people, and I was like, that's kind of stupid. You're just going to do that and not explain it to us? But then, like, the people around him were like, wait, That doesn't make any sense. And they're like, something's up, something's not as it seems. And I was like, oh, if the characters in the book are thinking that, then it's probably not a throwaway, hand-wavy, we couldn't think of a way to resolve this thing. It's a major plot point that hasn't been revealed yet. Yeah, you know? But yeah, you know, Ito, our Zetonian, did do that. I love, they need to make a figure of Ito, the Zetonian in the suit. I love it. He looks great. He's so cool. I really like him. Plus, it would just be a nice little Zetonian figure for everyone. And then the big reveal at the end of the book. Alien Mephiles. Yes, one of the greatest Ultraman foes of all time is going to be our next villain. Alien Mephiles, the first being to ever fight Ultraman to a draw, is our next baddie. And that is awesome. I cannot wait. At the time of recording this, Volume 15 is up for pre-order, but I haven't pre-ordered it. I think I'll be fine. So that is it for Ultraman Volume 14. It's a great manga, a super cool reimagining of Ultraman. It can be kind of violent. I'd say it's probably for teens and up. The Marvel Ultraman book, I would let younger kids read that. It's pretty all ages, even though it's a little violent. But the this Ultraman book's a little T for teen, in my opinion. So that's it. Thank you all very, very, very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all those cool links that you have in the description below, including our Patreon. And our link tree has links to like our Facebooks and Twitter, etc., etc. So that's it. Thank you all once again. See y'all later.